Hi, I am Laura Bernard, and I am hosting an event called the PMO Strategies Workshop. This workshop is something that has been a passion project for a lot of us in the industry that are really looking to change the way people think about PMOs and how they can be used to drive organizational impact and really transform the way project management is leveraged in organizations. It's like nothing else out there.
People can expect to have everything flipped upside down. Whether we're talking about the whole mission of a PMO or we're talking about the role of agility with a PMO, there's a lot of things that you've been told that are just flat out wrong. And we're going to blow your mind.
They can expect something they don't get from probably any other conference you'll see.
The first thing we do with attendees is completely blow their minds. A lot of organizations are doing portfolio management, very, very few are doing it properly. So I really want to turn the concept of portfolio management on its head and look at how organizations should be doing it to be more effective.
So this is not the typical go sit at a conference and watch an hour-long presentation, then go to another, then go to another. What we're going to do that's so exciting is we're actually going to share some guidance with you, some best practice, some this is what really works, and then we are going to roll up our sleeves and do it with you. That's something that isn't out there, and the entire reason I started PMO Strategies was to solve that problem.
So in my session, we're going to talk about the biggest missed opportunity in portfolio performance, which is how to actually make the portfolio hum. So many people talk about picking the right projects and the right investments and all this stuff. But what about actually executing it, getting through it all, and doing it with far less resources, much more effectively, and hitting your value targets, which often are tied to due dates?
We're going to be addressing the tension of the Agile PMO because everyone perceives those to be two conflicting opposite concepts and conversations, when in fact there's a lot of opportunity that's just being missed when we talk about agility from the perspective of a PMO.
So my workshop session is all about connecting strategy with benefits. We're going to talk a lot about the role that PMOs play in the strategy execution piece, the portfolio management, and how that can be done more effectively so that organizations consistently achieve their goals and objectives.
All of us are going to give you something about how to make your portfolios perform way better than any kind of PMO or project workshop or conference you've ever been to.
Practical guidance, real world case study scenarios, and information that you can take away for your particular PMO. We're going to put a plan together and we're going to solve that as a group.
But more than just give you some theory, I also want to give attendees practical solutions, things they can take back to the office. So we're going to go through a planning exercise. I'm going to give you some tools and techniques to go back and use in your own workplace. And maybe more important than that, I'm going to give you the conversations that you can have with your leaders to actually get buy-in to make this change so that your employer can more consistently deliver results.
People can expect to go back to their offices the very next day with concrete things they can put in place that make sense to them, make sense to their stakeholders, and actually drives performance up big time.
I wish I had me, and I wish I had these experts when I was in the role of PMO leader, and that's what I'm here to help give to everyone that comes to this workshop.